Round 5 of the British Rally Championship headed for the Get Connected Rali Ceredigion in Wales for the very first time. 12 unforgiving asphalt stages spread over 2 days awaited the crews. And last time out, it was Keith Cronin who took a convincing win in the forests of the Grampian Rally to extend his championship lead over Ocean Pryce. On his home rally, Pryce was first into the stages on Saturday night. But a Bruce problem would cost him time throughout the evening. And as darkness fell, behind him, the drama was unfolding.
Ocean rallying at night time's always great to watch from outside the car. Has it been from inside?
Quite an exciting stage, but yeah, from the first stage we've had a boost issue. We thought it was a pop-off issue, but car's down on power. Wasn't so bad in there, but you could just notice it. You come on, you're waiting, come on. So good stage though. One of the best stages I've ever driven, but maybe I'd wake up myself a bit more if I had full power.
We're hearing that Keith is stopped in that stage though, so that's a big thing for you and the title chase, of course.
Yeah, well, I've gone off or just stopped?
They're fine.
Okay, that's all right. Yeah, yeah, a bit of a shame really. Like I say, we said after we had the issue, we just got to do what we got to do. We're finished tonight. We'll get back, reset, go again tomorrow.
Cronin's role in the early part of the Devil's Bridge test blocked the road and forced the stage to be stopped. Fortunately, the crew were unharmed, but the scale of the incident was evident from James Williams's reaction.
James, I'm sure it's always nice to hear that you're a provisional overnight leader here at Rally Bay, but I'm sure you didn't want to see it ended for that, like Keith.
It doesn't mean a lot to me, to be honest. When you see things like that, it's so scary. Things can happen so easy. So just glad to see that Keith and Mike are okay, and we managed to get the car off the road. So that was okay. But yeah, it's just easy to happen when it's like this, and everyone's flat out, trying to get the result. So look, it's good for us, but I don't take much of it.
After the 4 stages on Saturday, it was James Williams and Di Roberts who led the way in their new Hyundai i20N Rally 2, which was making its UK debut. Pryce, with that boost problem, was second, whilst the returning Myron Evans was just half a second shy in third. It was all to play for heading into the second day. Sunday dawned damp, and the wet roads would make the tricky stages even more treacherous. Areas of standing water remained, but the rain soon gave way to warm sunshine, and the stages quickly dried, making tyre choice critical. James Williams left Aberystwyth on wet, and that decision was to cost him dearly. The tyre option offered little stability on the largely dry surface, and that would cost him his overnight need, dropping over a minute by the time he was able to change them in service. Pryce gambled with slicks, but it worked perfectly. He grabbed the Polo by the scruff of the neck to take fastest time on each of the morning's 4 stages, taking a commanding lead into the afternoon. Rory Bell has consistently improved his pace in 2022, and after a ragged few stages the night before, he settled into a rapid and consistent rhythm in the daylight. And by Sunday lunchtime, he'd climbed to 3rd place after languishing down in 5th in the dark. Gary Pearson was on course to repeat his Jim Clark Rally podium. The Fiesta Rally 2 driver had moved up to 3rd on Sunday morning before a puncture cost him over 30 seconds and that vital podium spot he was looking for. Elliot Payne had a busy weekend, contesting 2 events in one day on different surfaces and different cars. After the forests of Shropshire, he made it just in time to start on the tarmac of Mid Wales. Adapting to yet another surface provided a challenge, but Payne is eager to learn. Jason Pritchard would start the second leg in 6th after a safe run through the darkness of Saturday. However, his rally would end on SS5 when he slid wide and rolled into a field. Andy Davies and co-driver Michael Gilby have honed their skills on the roads used at Rally Ceredigion, becoming Welsh Road Rally champions in the process. They were delighted to return to the moorland tests, but their efforts would end in vain, a burst radiator on Sunday putting them out. There were more than just points on offer in the Junior BRC fight in Wales. Eamonn Kelly could wrap up the title and the prize of a WRC supported drive with a win, but that would be no easy feat. The Irishman kept a cool head through the opening stages in the dark and went into Sunday in the lead. However, contact with a curb left the Fiesta with a bent rear axle, and he spent the rest of the loop fighting to control a damaged car. Kyle White briefly led on Saturday, but despite the damage to Kelly's car, the Peugeot driver wasn't able to find the pace to threaten him. A string of technical issues meant he headed into service in 2nd place. After an appalling run of luck in 2022, Johan Lloyd was finally able to show what he was capable of in Wales. Despite a relative lack of experience on asphalt, he brought the Peugeot 208 home to 3rd place and his 2nd Junior BRC podium in a row. Johnny Mulholland was another to suffer technical issues throughout the weekend, and he couldn't match the pace of the Junior BRC frontrunners. Mulholland would eventually bring his Fiesta Rally 4 home in 6th. Irishman Joseph Kelly made his first appearance of the season in the Junior BRC. He was nipped into 5th place on the final stage in his Peugeot 208.
Well, just keep it on the road really, roads are very, very dangerous, so stay out of trouble and make sure we get back here in first position.
Yeah, tricky day to be honest. I've driven an R5 in sort of greasy, wet conditions, so learning as we went. First stage started really well, had about 4 or 5 miles of real commitment, and then we slid wide and actually just caught the rear wheel, just with a slow puncture for the remainder of the stage, which was quite difficult to deal with. Otherwise we had to drive on wets in the dry, which was interesting to say the least, but hopefully we get the right tyres on and we go well in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's been dramatic. Yeah, we're just pushing on the open loop, and first stage was super slippy. We're having a good run, but just ran wide in a section and we hit a massive curb. And then the next corner after that, because we had a bent axle, it pushed us into a stone wall, so kind of really bent the back axle and had to kind of do the whole stage after that. The car crabbing.
You're going to get it fixed for the second?
Yeah, we should get it fixed, so it's nice. And somehow, I don't know, pace notes must be good because we didn't lose any time, so.
Into the final service then, and it's Ocean Pryce that enjoys a commanding lead over James Williams. Rory Bell takes 3rd away from Gary Pearson after that puncture, and Elliot Payne rounds out the top 5 in his Fiesta Rally 2. Alan Carmichael leads the national charge, whilst Eamonn Kelly is perfectly placed to take that Junior BRC crown. 4 stages remain. And it was Alan Carmichael, with Arthur Kieran's on the notes, that took another commanding win in the national fight. But it wasn't all plain sailing. They were lying 3rd overall after the opening stages around Aberystwyth, but were fortunate to get away with a heavy impact on SS4 after sliding off the road on cold tyres. But that win makes it 4 from 4 for the Hyundai crew. Craig Jones was getting up to speed in his Fiesta 4x4 after missing the Grampian, but couldn't quite live with the might of the R5 machinery. He and Ian Taylor overcame some overheating issues to take 2nd. The rapid nova of William Mains and Emily Easton Page was vocal as usual. The reformed duo took third. As well as the Junior BRC title up for grabs in Wales, the return of Carl McBride also meant that the Academy Trophy honours could also be settled in the lanes. And McBride did all he needed to do, finishing 4th junior and securing the Academy Trophy title in the process. And he wins 3 Junior BRC entries into the 2023 Championship events. Carl White only had 4 stages left to try and rescue his title bid. But almost immediately, his Peugeot was in technical trouble, losing 50 seconds on stage 9. With Eamonn Kelly on his best form and his Fiesta back up to full speed, the Irishman was impossible to beat. And after being runner-up in 2021, he claimed the Junior BRC title and that coveted WRC opportunity.
And Conor Mohan, Eamonn Kelly is your... We have a Junior British Rally Champion. Get up there. Look at the fans, look at the family. That's absolutely fantastic. Junior British Rally Champion. What a season this guy has had. Runner-up in 2021, British Rally Champion in 2022. It doesn't get much better than that, Eamonn.
Yeah, it feels class. I don't believe it. So it's just, yeah, lost for words. So it's such a dramatic day. So just to be here and early on in the championship too, I never would have thought it. So, but we put so much work into it, and Conor and everybody. Like it wasn't just. It was such a team effort, and it's a credit to everybody around us. It wouldn't have happened without them, and just I'm so grateful and just absolutely delighted.
That is the flag of the Irishman. What a superb effort.
And the BRC crowns a junior champion.
Back in BRC 1, Rory Bell took a mature and measured approach to the afternoon loop, and it paid dividends. He saw off the challenge from Gary Pearson and brought the Skoda Fabia R5 home on the podium in 3rd. However, he wasn't completely able to shake off the bad luck that has followed him around this season.
Here we go then, Rory Bell. No, yes he has. Oh, Rory. Oh, Rory, that was... Oh, my God, this guy. Can somebody please give this man some luck? Anybody? The rain is just falling. The tyre is off the rim. Is there any such thing as luck in the Rory Bell camp at the moment?
We're here.
That's a lucky, yeah.
With a set of 6 now fitted, James Williams was finally able to find some speed in his brand new Hyundai Rally 2. Fastest times in the final 2 stages showed he had the pace to match Pryce, but it was too late for him and Di Roberts to catch the flying polo driver.
James Williams and Di Roberts, all being well, have taken 2nd place here this weekend. James, Di, that's an epic effort, guys. 2nd in the BRC on your home rally. That's a really good result for you guys.
Yeah, to be fair, that's a fantastic result given the efforts that have gone into this. So over the moon really, but again a little bit bittersweet. I know I could do better. I'd love to have got the better of Bosch on this weekend, but you know it's a Welsh battle through and through. So let's see you in the next one.
With only 2 rounds remaining, a win for Ocean Pryce would be vital for his BRC title hopes. A clever tyre strategy coupled with fast and precise driving ensured Pryce and Noel O'Sullivan delivered, securing the arguably vital win by more than a minute on Pryce's home event.
Ocean, that's a superb BRC victory this weekend. It could have gone any way, couldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a number of people that could have taken the win, to be honest. But no, I'm really impressed with how everything's gone. super happy with the car, and yeah, like I say, you've only got to look at the calibre of the guys that haven't made it to the end, and you know, it's no mean feat to finish this rally with a car that's pretty much unmarked. So yeah, over the moon, pleased for the team, pleased for obviously for everyone that's got me here.
Well done, Guy.
Confirmation then of Pryce and O'Sullivan's victory, with James Williams and Rory Bell rounding out the podium. Gary Pearson takes 4th, whilst Elliot Payne secures 5th. Alan Carmichael and Arthur Kierans take the national honours, with Eamonn Kelly doing all that was asked of him to win that Junior BRC fight. Pryce now regains the lead of the series with 2 rounds to go, and with drop scores and bonus points joker cards still to play, the title is wide open. And Kelly's win secures him the championship honours in Wales and cannot be caught. Conor Mohan will have to wait until next time to secure the co-driver's title, and the runners-up spot for both is still very much up for grabs. The British Rally Championship heads to England for round 6 as the track rod Rally Yorkshire takes us back onto the gravel for the famous forestry stages in Dalby. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you there.